Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact,
The only ones for the job.
all it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh?
I came across this commission. It seems simple, with the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru.
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your...
Okay, so who...
This commission was jointly... But the problem is...
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name.
Unlikely. Besides, putting up... In any case...
All right then, let's go. Paimon start...
Come on. It's an easy job, isn't it?
We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking...
Oh, no, we're...
Ah, so you're here about that. To be honest, we aren't holding it. We've pretty much...
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know. I really... I'm sorry. I didn't... I know it may... We just... At least that...
Alright.
Young guy. I chat with...
Now that you've started...
But of course, there aren't many...
Could he have just...
No.
Huh.
Behold!
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa
Ah,
Could you tell us a...
of course. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much. I don't think he would often take... And whenever as the village...
Wow. He seems like such a nice... But, it's okay. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too, and nobody has been able to tell us any... Wait, so you're... Okay.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need...
Squall and Fury. Too slow.
Is this the place?
Yep. We used to... I was surrounded...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to deal... Really?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing, no matter what, he was so... Ever since... No, none of those things...
Wow. Did he ever tell...
Oh, right. I didn't know... Look at me. The last time... come to think of it, time always passed by really slow.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Hey, look at those hilly the abyss... Uh-oh, we've been
Solidify!
There is no escape!
The wind rises. Ka! Ha! Cha! Ha! Ka! Yeah! Ha! Cha!
Gather!
Laid bare!
Squall and fury.
Stabilize!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting.
It was no trouble.
They seem.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Yep, see you later! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. The Abyss Order...
So you think
As things...
Still,
The best way to protect them is by... And you shall have them. Don't worry. Ah. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. It appears all we have by way of...
Right!
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe you're... There's still hope. The sinner you wish to know about. His situation is... His name... I'm loath to admit it, but...
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedderfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul, Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's
They were once people of great esteem. 6 of us. Together. We, yet, deep within, so they became sinners. But then when the cataclysm occurred, indeed. If they are, of course.
So,
I've continued to, by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
oh, Paimon remembers? Weren't
Indeed. The eye was There are many.
then what?
Our most pressing, based on the
The ley lines?
Traveler. My recent investigation has shown that
Wait,
it's certainly possible.
well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try and... Well, let's go find Dane! Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just so... Did something happen? Oh, young guy...
There are memories. No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to...
Indeed. And it appears he possesses...
Wait then. But why would he do something like...
Whatever the abyss...
What sort of...
That their goal... I am the only person who knows it. Your however, come with me.
Oh, so...
Of course.
Too slow.
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Too slow.
Solidify!
Overruled. Transfixed.
Stabilize!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Overruled. Shine down.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Gather!
Illusion shattered!
Stabilize!
Search for it. Know your place.
Solidify!
Laid bare!
Just as I suspected. Now that they're in the...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you...
Wow, you must be
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order... Just think of it as a way to divide... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move! The ley lines are all out of whack! Hey, look at those hilly weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? It sounds... Oh, this... Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed... Release your...
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well. When you awake...
It almost sounds like a poem. Well, now, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance.
Too slow. Behold!
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss...
The Abyss? Thank you.
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any... Huh? Well, you know, that's kind of the...
Ah,
But how... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the You're right.
Someone's gone missing.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of... He's around...
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You...
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of... Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt. Yeah, I just saw him leave the village.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently... Do you think maybe...
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No one... No. Bahram still remember... Just like what happened with... Just like what happened with Greater Lord... If this person only...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in some... Just like how... That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went... Right. But didn't Baron... Who knows how long this ley line disturb... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! Like the...
There's a difference between... Maybe not. All the memories seem to... No. If time was allowed to...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the implanted? If the memories... Like there could be... That's why...
We thought she... No. The color of the...
Oh, right!
Come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly. Even when it...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah, that's...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of it...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken... So...
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother. Born into... You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? But... I suppose you could call it the realm of my conscious... it's nothing. Extreme sorrow and pain. Father told me, but... in truth, the person you see before you now is nothing but a... As for your question, in its primitive, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses, but it also becomes a tool that can change. Yes, I have the ability to, after all. I just wanted them to feel like as if... Why would I do... But I had to know what it would be. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? I was curious, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it's, after all, any chance that even the form you see before. I know. But there's nothing. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Exactly. The loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. His plan. He would then that way. Captain Dainsleif could have... That's right. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him, given the tense... I'm sorry. I promise. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of in any case. You remember my father, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to comfort me. That story, my goal was to implant a specific... in that memory. I can't change the world. All that's left, but now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly... That battle earlier was tough. The one against... I didn't expect that after everything. Were it not for that, Perhaps the loom of fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. However, you could say, just look at Kari, but even as a he brought comfort. So ask your... Of course, that's only... Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister. This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers... Oh, and Dane came by just... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot of... Let's think for a sec. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Wait, really? Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? It's just that, well, so there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents... And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what...
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. Paimon wonders how I told... Paimon didn't...
Squall and Fury!
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the. Honestly, I just can't believe he always. If Car. I relied on him for a Okay, I was. Otherwise, why would he just leave? You know, it's just like Kari Bear said. And you know, anyway.
Well,